Hey guys, today I want to do a full face of Mary Kay. I've not done one in a while and I just want to utilize my Mary Kay products and show you how great they are. So I recently got some new eyeshadows that I want to test out as well. So I have the Cool Pinks and the Warm Pinks. These are new summer releases from Mary Kay. So here are the Warm Pinks. Very beautiful. Here are the Cool Pinks. And then I'll kind of show you a little bit of comparison there. So here are the swatches of the Warm Pinks. They don't have individual color names, but I'll show you. Here they are in the pan, and there's the swatches. I love this one here. I think it is so beautiful, and I'm definitely going to be using that today. Here are my swatches of the Cool Pinks. And there's a comparison for you. I held it backwards. There's a comparison. So this is a deep matte, and this is how it has like, it's a foiled shade basically. So, yeah, I'm excited to play with these. To me, they look more purple than pink, I'll just be honest, but that's just me. So today I'm going to use my Mary Kay eye primer. It comes in with a little squeezy tube, and I just squirt a little bit on my finger there and dab it, and then I just rub this on my lid. For anybody who might be wondering, I'm not huge on promoting Mary Kay as far as like, oh, you know, you should join my team and all that kind of stuff. I just don't do that. Of course, that option's always there if that's something anybody is looking to do. But I'm just not one of those pushy people. I signed up for Mary Kay for the skincare. I use the Mary Kay skincare twice a day, every day. I love it. It's the best skincare I have found for my skin, and I'm addicted. So I signed up to sell Mary Kay so that I could get the discount basically, and so that I could get my skincare at a discounted rate. But I do like a lot of their products. There are some that they can definitely improve on. Their eyeshadows are something I think they can definitely improve on. This, I think, is a step in the right direction because they're doing at least a quad. At least there's 4 in one, whereas they were doing single shadows, of course. So that is always great. But their eyeshadows are usually single. So don't expect to purchase one in the near future and it'd be a quad like that. These are only available for a limited time, to my knowledge. And again, I'm not the best Mary Kay lady, so I don't know. So these are the Warm Pinks, and I think I'm going to take this shade here. It's not the deepest, but it's close to it, and I'm dipping in just once, and I'm going to pat this along my crease, and then I'm going to start windshield wiper motions. I took a very small amount because Mary Kay shadows are very good. They're very pigmented. I have nothing negative to say about their shadows. I think they're amazing, but they're just overpriced in my opinion. Then also in the Warm Pinks, I'm going to take the deepest color. This is the Mary Kay blending brush, by the way. I don't think I said that. But I'm going to dip into it, and I'm going to pack it in this outer corner. But I'm just going to kind of do this V action. It's going to look a little scary at first. Don't worry. I say V, but I guess it kind of looks more like a C. Also, again, in the Warm Pinks, I don't mean to stay in the warm ones, but I like them. This lightest shade I'm going to take with my finger, and I'm just going to start packing that on the lid. I can't quite get my finger in there the best. I am going to take my all over shadow brush from Mary Kay and get in there. Okay, so I think I'm gonna leave my eyes there for a second. I may go back in with another shade in a little bit. I'm gonna kind of let it set and just see what I decide. I'm gonna use my Mary Kay foundation primer. Almost out of it. Almost to the end. I keep getting, you know, I'm one of those people, I use the very last drop of something. Let me show you how I'm gonna squirt this out. It does have SPF 15 in it, which I love. This is what it looks like. Almost like Vaseline looking. It honestly kind of reminds me a little bit of the feel of the Benefit Professional. However, although it does feel like Benefit Professional, it does not, it doesn't slip on my skin like Benefit does, or the Professional does. Because I find with the Professional, it kind of like slips and slides all over my skin and doesn't really hold my product on my face. So I was trying to decide if I was going to do my matte foundation, which I love, absolutely love, or if I was going to do my CC cream. And I think I may mix the two, which I know you're probably like, what? Why not? You know, I mix everything else. Why not mix that too? This is swollen right here. I just was noticing it looks even more. It's my allergies. So if you see it, that's why. So I'm just going to take a squirt, 2 pumps, I guess. And then I'm going to take just a tiny bit of my matte foundation, which this is probably too much, but still wanted to mix it. I'm a mixer. Mixing's what I do. So then I'm going to take the back of a brush and just kind of mix it around. And then I'm going to put it on my face. So I have this, I have the liquid foundation brush, which is like an angled kabuki brush. Love this brush. And I also have the, just the blending brush, which looks like this. And I can use both. So I think I'm going to start with the blending brush and maybe move to the liquid foundation. This kind of will help me smooth it all over the skin. This brush kind of reminds me of an Artis brush. It's very dense bristles. So I'm also going to take the At Play. These aren't, I think these were limited edition too, so sorry about that, but I'm into cream bronzing and blush these days. So these are the At Play contour sticks. This is the Get Sculpted 1 shade. So it looks a little intimidating because of the color. At first I was like, oh my gosh, that color is too deep for me. But it blends really well, and I love the blending brush to blend it with. So I'm going to start up here. In my last video, remember how I had such issues with the Fenty Cream Bronzer? And no issue, I'm not throwing shade toward the Fenty Cream Bronzer. I've not had time to play with it. But this is just a very user-friendly product, because I mean, look how easily it blended out. I mean, I drew it on basically, and then I just took my brush and just basically pat it over and, you know, swept a little bit as I pat, and it's blended. Isn't that pretty? And if I wanted to contour, I could use, I don't use this shade a lot because it's a deeper one. It's the Get Sculpted 2. But if I wanted to contour, I could just take just a small amount in the hollow of my cheek. Because it's so easy to blend, I feel confident to do that. And then I would just take and then I get a little bit of a contour. And I put a little under my lip here, just to kind of give the illusion that it's a little bit bigger. If I wanted to, I could probably do it on, I've seen people on TikTok just like go all the way around. It blends out so easily. Why not? I look silly, I know. One of the all-time best concealers I've ever used, not because it's Mary Kay, it just is that good. It's the Perfecting Concealer. I'm almost out, that's how good it is. I have the deep ivory shade that I'm going to use today. I have this highlighter stick, which is in Rose Gold, or I'm sorry, yeah, Rose Gold Glow. And then I have these cream blush duo sticks. So there's two different things. There's Pink and Glimmer. So I think one side's supposed to be like, let me wipe it off because it's been used. So one side is supposed to have like a matte on it, and then the other side is supposed to be cream. I mean, I have like a shimmer. See that? And I think you could even use that shimmer for a highlight if you wanted to. And let me quickly do this. This one is called Mauve and Shimmer. So it could be a blush topper or a highlight. So that could be for deeper skin tones, of course. Oops. So I think what I'm going to do today, I haven't said anything yet, so this is the Pink and Glimmer. I'm using the matte side. Just take my blending brush because I've used it for everything else. Why not this too? Now, for under my eye, I am going to take this liquid foundation brush just so I can get up under there. Where it's angled, it works really well for that. I like to put a little blush on the end of my nose, so I just rubbed a little on there, and I'm just gonna pat it. Then I'm gonna take the shimmer side of this, it's too pretty not to use, and same thing. So pretty. Where this brush is angled, it works really well to get right up into the eye. That's why I love it so much. And I hold it like this with the longer side right up under my eye, so the shorter side's pointing out. And I'll do this right here to get those lines blended out. I have the Mineral Pressed Powder in Ivory too, and I'm just going to set under my eyes and all the highlighted spots with that, just to keep it light and bright. Okay, and so I'm going to take the Gilded Glow bronzer, which was limited edition and it's not available anymore, and I'm so sorry to use it, but they need to bring it back. And I'm going to just take the all over powder brush to bronze with. So I'm going to take this blush here. It's called Rogue Rose. And just set down that cream blush. This is the cheek, the cheek brush, by the way. And then for highlight, I'm going to take this one here, which I think is called Glazed. Pretty sure. Pretty. If you are looking for contour, they do have a contour shade, which this I think is Latte, and then they have a different one, or deeper one, that's Cocoa, I believe. This is the deeper bronzer that they once had. They don't have it anymore. But They, of course, just had like some shimmer in them. So that's why, you know, those aren't available, but they do have contour shades. Just wanted to mention that. I'm going to take my Brunette Precision Brow Liner. It's a very tiny little brow liner. And I'm going to do my brows. I like it so well, I only have that much left. So that tells you anything. Okay, let's finish these eyes and hurry up and get them with this. Then I'm going to take this shade here and just kind of put it in this outer corner with my finger, just to kind of deepen it up ever so slightly. This was a holiday Mary Kay set that I had. I'm going to take my smudger brush and go back to the warm pink and take this shade that I put in the crease first. Smudge it on this bottom lash line. Back to cool pinks really quickly. I'm going to take this deepest shade and put just a tiny bit on this outer edge. And then I'm going to take the lightest color in the cool pinks, and it's going on the brow bone. And you guessed it, the inner corner. Now, Mary Kay eyeliners are some of my favorite things in the world. I'm going to take the color Steely, S-T-E-E-L-Y, and I'm going to put it in my waterline. This is a swatch of it, I'll show you. It's just a deep gray. Mary Kay has some great mascaras, but one that will completely be my favorite always is the Ultimate Mascara. This is just the Ultimate Mascara in black. It's just a very simple one, but I love it. I just want to show you what it does. They also have the Lash Intensity mascara, and I love it too, but this is just like my staple go-to mascara. So, yeah, I really like it. Okay, so one last thing. My lips. I love this lip liner. It's my favorite. I know I don't talk about it a lot, but I promise you I love it. I love it, love it, love it. It's the medium nude lip liner from Mary Kay, and I'll show you a swatch. It's beautiful. On the eyeliners and the lip liners, there is a sharpener on the top of the cap, so just wanted to let you know that. Oh, this is like one of my favorites, like all-time favorite. That's how much I love it. Rosewood. Oh my gosh, I love this. I'm going to use the shade Bashful You. It's a lighter shade, of course. That made a really beautiful color, I think, anyway. But I can't stop there. I have to have gloss too. What color gloss? I have some of my favorites in my purse. This is Tawny Nude. Might be a bit deep. Something to go with the eyes is a Mary Kay staple, Fancy Nancy. Love this one. I really enjoyed playing with all these products. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. I don't like pushing it because I don't want to seem pushy. First and foremost, I've had those pushy Mary Kay ladies who just aggravate the absolute daylights out of you, and I don't want to be one of them. So I don't do it for that reason. But also, you know, you hear a lot of people say stuff about, you know, pyramid schemes and all that stuff. I personally have not experienced that. You know, anytime you hear about MLMs or anything like that, they get a negative rap. So that's why I just don't really include a lot of Mary Kay in my videos, because people just seem to negatively respond to MLMs, and so that's why I don't really talk about it all that much. But it's not that I'm necessarily ashamed of it. I don't want to seem pushy either. You know, it's just, I do talk about the skincare. I love the skincare. I've tried other skincare and still nothing compares to my Mary Kay. So, and my skin never looks better than when I use Mary Kay. It really doesn't. I mean, as far as makeup, foundation goes, it never looks better. And, you know, I mean, look at the match. Granted, I still have a sunless tan. That's kind of wearing off. But I mean, it matches me pretty well. And I have 2 different shades I play with anyway. This is my deeper shade. But honestly, I love it. So, I think I'm gonna I'm gonna use it, and I'm not gonna care anymore. You know, I'm gonna do it. So, I hate feeling like I'm gonna offend somebody, you know. The world we live in is like that anymore these days, and I'm probably always gonna offend someone, no matter what I do. So it's not that I just don't care, it's just that you can't win for losing. So I'm just going to do my best. I've not had a negative experience. I've actually stopped selling it at points in time just because I didn't have the funds, finances, whatever, and then I would go back to it, you know, for different reasons. So I just, you know, I like it. What can I say? I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope that it was entertaining in some way. If there's anything that you would like to check out, please, my website will be linked below. I'll link the products that are still available on my website as well, and in case there's anything you want to check out. No pressure. But it's there if you want to check anything out. So I absolutely loved everything that I used today, and I wouldn't tell you that I loved it if I didn't. I promise you that. I'll be honest with you in everything. There is a lot of improvement I think that Mary Kay can do in their makeup. I think that there's a ton of improvement to be done there. But for me, for skincare, I think that they've done a really great job. So hope you enjoyed. I hope that it was fun to watch. And I really think that the makeup looks really good today. I'm pretty happy with it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great day. I hope you're staying happy, healthy, and safe. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.